Good morning or good afternoon, whichever the case may be, and welcome to the short tutorial. We're going to go through all of the steps on how to set up an account on RideBNB. So by now you have heard about RideBNB. Maybe it's an opportunity that you would like to involve yourself in, but you're not sure how to get started. Don't worry, there are a few steps, and a couple of them can be potentially a little tricky, but this should take the confusion completely out of the equation. Should make everything super simple. All you have to do is just follow the steps one by one, and we'll just go through it all and show you basically exactly what and what not to do, so that there's no issues. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you need to set up a wallet. This is the wallet that is going to hold your crypto winnings and earnings from the RideBNB program. So make sure that you are using the device to set this up on that you actually want to be using for your RideBNB. I highly recommend you use a computer. Use a PC or a Mac if you can. Please do not use a mobile device for this if you can help it. Does it work on a mobile device? Yes, it does, but the formatting and everything is much easier to read, and everything just runs more smoothly on a computer. So highly recommend that you do this on a laptop or a desktop computer if you could possibly help it. Okay, and what we have here is a PC for the purposes of this, and right now I am in my Google Chrome browser. Okay, so you can actually do this in just about any browser. You can do this for sure in Google Chrome. You can do this in Firefox. You can do this in Brave. But right now, for the purposes of this, I'm using Google Chrome because it's very popular. A lot of people use Google Chrome. So I just figured that'd be the easiest way to show you guys. So the first thing we need to do is we need to download the application that is going to hold our wallet, okay? And this is actually not an application, because I shouldn't use that word, because this is technically not a tablet. This is a computer, so it's not really an application, but it is a browser extension. Okay, it's an extension of my Google Chrome browser. So the name of this wallet that we're looking for is called MetaMask. You will notice in the suggestions here that I have typed this in many times before. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. All right. And here it is. You will notice it takes us to this metamask.io website over here. That is correct. That is the one we want. And then there's a couple buttons here in blue that basically say to click to get MetaMask. Both do the same thing. So just click either one of those. And that will take us to this screen where we need to click on Add to Chrome. Very important. We have Google Chrome. We are adding this MetaMask. It is our crypto wallet as a browser extension. So go ahead and click. It says, are you sure? Yes, we are definitely sure. So we're just going to give that a moment to download. You will notice in this top right corner, it is already starting to do that. Depending on your internet speeds, we'll see how long that takes to finish up, but it generally doesn't take more than a few seconds. So here it still says it's adding to Chrome, so we'll just be patient and we'll let that complete. Okay, there it is, done. So we are good, and it says you could turn on sync here. You do not have to do this, so we're just going to go ahead and dismiss that. Now, it's taking us automatically to this next page, but there is one thing that you do not have to do, but I like to do it because it makes things easier. I'm going to go click up here, and these are my extensions. You'll notice the MetaMask is listed here, okay? And what we're going to do is we're just going to click this pin, because that way it pins the Fox icon, the wallet, right here up to the top of my browser. And that way, every time I go onto my Google Chrome, this will always be here in the corner. And basically my wallet is close at hand and is very easy to see it and to get started with it. So I just like to do that. It's convenient. You don't have to, but there you go. But let's get started. Let's actually set up the wallet. Okay, so we need to set up our own crypto wallet within MetaMask. We have finished downloading the MetaMask. Now we actually have to set up the wallet. All right, so we have to agree to their terms of use, of course. Now, right here, you have the choice. You have the option to either create a new wallet, okay, or you can import an existing one. So if you are crypto savvy and you've done crypto before, you have many different wallets, you can actually import one of your wallets that you already have here on MetaMask here, okay? But for the purposes of this video, we are going to go ahead and create a new wallet. We're just going to assume for somebody that's never done any crypto before, this is what you would do. You would click to create a new wallet here, okay? So we click. And then this is basically like they want your permission to use your data. You do not need to give them this, okay? You don't need this to actually use MetaMask. So we're just going to go ahead and opt out and say no thanks to this part. And then we have to create a wallet, all right? It needs to be at least 8 characters, and make sure it's something that you're going to remember. So we're just going to go ahead and pop a password in here. Don't worry, you can always change this later if you want to. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and make that password, okay? And click that you understand that they can't recover it for you. That means if you forget or lose this password, you're not completely screwed, but because we're going to go to the next page and I'll show you what you can do. But MetaMask doesn't have your password, I guess is what they're trying to say here, okay? Like if you create a password, MetaMask doesn't have access to it. They can't reset your PIN for you. They can't do these things. So just go ahead and click that and then create a new wallet. All right, now here they give you this tutorial video on like remembering that what you're going to see next is your secret recovery phrase, which is a series of 12 words that have been randomly selected. They are sort of your backup to your wallet. If you were to forget your password, the one that we just created, you could still recover your wallet by entering in your 12-word backup phrase. However, let it be known that if you do not remember or do not write down your 12-word backup phrase and you lose that, then you do lose access to your wallet and your coins are gone forever. Well, I mean, they're not gone. You just won't be able to access them, right? So this is very important. This is the big difference between crypto and the banks. Is the bank can always reset your password and get you back into your account. Heck, the bank can get into your account anytime they want, but they can't here, and neither can you unless you have your 12-word phrase, okay? So very, very important that you go ahead and write down what you're about to see. It hasn't happened yet, but they're going to give you the 12 words, and we need to write them down, okay? So write them down. I actually like to write them down on 2 separate pieces of paper, and then I like to store those 2 pieces of paper in different areas, just as a backup idea, okay? So you can go ahead and skip this step for now if you want to, but it's not recommended, and I don't recommend it either because, again, if you lose your 12 words, you lose access to your wallet. Keep in mind also never share this with anyone. That's the other thing, very important. I need to stress that, okay? If you share these 12 words with somebody else, they have full access and control of your wallet. So do not share it to them. So we're going to go ahead and click to secure your wallet, which just basically means you're about to see the 12 words. And here it is. Make sure nobody is looking. And we're going to click right here to actually reveal those 12 words. Here they are. Go ahead and write them down. Okay, very important. Go ahead and write these down. They're actually going to ask us in a second to confirm them and basically like say them back to them, you know, so that they've verified that you've actually written it down. So make sure you go ahead at this point and do that. Okay, write it down somewhere so that you have it. All right, so having done that, we're gonna go ahead and click next. Now here it is. They make you say some of the words back. They want to make sure you've done it. Now word number 3 was August in this case, and number 4 was legal. Oops, we skipped past word number 8. There it is, and that was jelly. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and boom, we are done. Okay, so we have now officially, go ahead, none of these menus here matter, so just go ahead and click next through all of these. And now we are in. This is our brand new crypto wallet. This is where our rewards from the RideBNB program are going to filter into. So there it is. Okay, this is your account. Up here at the top, just to take you through it, this is your public address. This is the one where if you wanted somebody, like if you wanted a friend to send you money, if you say, hey, could you send me some crypto, please? You would copy and paste this address and give it to them. And if they sent money to this address, it would land here in your wallet. It's not important right now. You don't need to know that, but just something to keep in mind. This is sort of your main menu. Now, this is not the RideBNB website. This has nothing to do with the program here. This is just the wallet that we needed to set up ahead of time. Okay, so there it is. We now have our wallet set up. We are ready to move on to the next thing. Now, I just want to talk about this for a quick second. You will actually notice that the wallet that I have here has some money in it. Not very much, but it has some here. What I've done is I have funded this wallet. Now, the reason I wanted to talk about it without actually taking us through it is because for everybody, this next step, this intermediate step of funding the wallet is going to look different, okay? Because it really depends which country you're in, and it depends how you are planning to buy your crypto to get in. Okay, so to get into the RideBNB program, we need approximately 0.4 BNB. That is, BNB is the name of the coin that we need. and we need about 0.4 BNB. And of course, the value of how much that's worth in say, US dollars is going to fluctuate. Right about now, it's worth approximately 280 US dollars in order to do this program at the level that we want. We are going to go ahead and set up a wallet and a new account on RideBNB at the champion level, which is the 7th level, I do believe. So that's how much is required for that. Now, depending on what level you're planning on getting in at, this can change. Depending on how you're going to get the funds, that is going to change how you do that as well. So there are different exchanges. There are different websites. For example, if you are American, you might be using Coinbase to go ahead and use your US dollars. Maybe you'll use your credit card or you use your bank to go ahead and buy some BNB coin. Okay. If you are Canadian, perhaps you will use a site like ShakePay or a site like BitBuy or something like that. But people from across the globe are using the RideBNB program, and every country is sort of going to have different fiat on and off ramps, okay, which are basically just exchanges that allow you to exchange your local currency for crypto to start with. If you are in Central or South America, you might be using Binance, for example. So every region is going to have a different way of doing that. So there's no point in taking us through the process here of exactly how I went ahead and funded this wallet, because for everybody that's going to be different. So my recommendation to you is, if you have never funded a crypto wallet before and you have no idea how to actually get coins into this MetaMask wallet, that you go ahead and talk to the person that referred you to RideBNB and get them to help you, get them to walk you through the process and get them to help you set up, okay? Very important. But having done that, let's move on here, okay? So we have this wallet. It's got some coins in it. Now there's still a couple more little intermediate steps we have to take before we're ready to actually go to the RideBNB website and officially register, okay? So the first thing that we need to do here is this MetaMask wallet, when you download it, always comes with a default of Ethereum mainnet, which is just a different blockchain. There are many different blockchains out there. There's probably a dozen really popular and good ones in the crypto space. But this one, the default that always pops up first on MetaMask is the Ethereum Ethereum mainnet, okay? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to change that, because the RideBNB program is not on the Ethereum mainnet. So we're going to go ahead and click. And you will notice that we have some different networks that we can add, okay? So here's all these different, I talked about these like 12 or so different blockchains that are very popular. Here's some of them right here, okay? And you might have heard of some of these, but the one that we're looking for is called Binance Smart Chain. Very important, Binance Smart Chain. So go ahead and find this and click the button Add, okay? So we're going to click it, and then look at this. Want to add this network? Are you sure you want to do it? Yes, we are sure. We want to add it. So notice this just changed. Notice this just changed right here. We just switched from the Ethereum mainnet to Binance Smart Chain. We can always switch back. See how easy it is to switch back and forth between blockchains? But here we are in Binance Smart Chain, and this is important because this is where our BNB is. Remember, I said that you would need about 0.4 BNB to participate at the level that our group is using here with the RideBNB program. So I've already gone ahead, and that's why this number just changed, because on the Ethereum network, I only had, how much did I have? Let's see. Is it going to change? What's supposed to change? Oh, weird. Okay, computer's lagging a little bit, but with Ethereum, right here with Ethereum, you only have about 41 cents worth. But if you switch here over to Binance Smart Chain, you will actually see that this is where the bulk of our funds are right now. We have 0.395 BNB, okay, which is just under 0.4. My recommendation to you is to get 0.4. Technically, the amount that you need at this level for the RideBNB, I believe, is just slightly under 0.4 BNB. So this amount should be sufficient. But 0.4 is what I recommend that you do, just to keep things easy. So whatever website you're using to buy your crypto, make sure that you get at least 0.4 BNB, and make sure that you send it to this MetaMask account. So here we are. We are in now with our BNB. We have added this, okay, and that is done. So guess what? We are not quite done yet, because this BNB is a blockchain of its own, and they have recently rolled out a new layer 2. which is sort of like a sub chain underneath it, okay? And that is called the OPBNB chain. Now, this might all sound like a foreign language to you. If it does, do not worry. None of this stuff is, you don't have to memorize any of this. There will be no test on it later, don't worry. What you do need to understand, though, is that we have to bridge our funds over. We basically need to take the BNB that we have, and we need to basically create a sub version of a BNB, a wrapped BNB. Okay, it's like we're wrapping the BNB in a slightly different shell, and we're going to do that. And that's what we need in order to participate in this program. So don't worry if that sounds complicated. It is not too bad. All right, so we are in Binance Smart Chain. We have the BNB. What we need to do is we need to bridge this over. So in order to do that, we are actually going to go to a little website called chainlist.org. Okay, super important that you see this, chainlist.org. Here it is. Okay, very simple, chainlist.org. We're going to go to this. This is a website that has all sorts of different blockchains that are not already inside our MetaMask wallet. Look at this. Look how many there are. There's hundreds. There are hundreds of blockchains here. And to be honest with you, I have been in crypto for years, and I have never heard of like 90% of these. So it's wild. It's wild stuff. But we don't need that. What we need is something called OPBNB. You can see I'm searching for it at the top here, OPBNB. Okay, very important, OPBNB. All right, not seeing it yet. How comes it not coming up? OPBNB. Oh, there it is. If I just type in OP, maybe I was typing too fast. If I type in OP, notice OP mainnet comes up. This is wrong. This is not the one. Do not click on this. This red logo, that is the wrong one. Phantom Opera. Funny, I like it. A play on the movie. I love it, but that is also not the right one. What we want is this one right here, OPBNB mainnet. Okay, this is what the logo should look like. The currency is still BNB, just like what we have, but we're going to go ahead and click Connect Wallet. Very important that we do this. So go ahead, click it. Now notice the MetaMask automatically pops up here. Our wallet is actually speaking to this website. And it's saying, hey, are you sure you want to add this? Yes, we are definitely sure. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to click to approve here. And we should be good. That should be done. So we're just going to go and check. We're going to check. Remember, this fox is up in the corner. That means we can access our wallet at any time. So we're just going to click. And look at this. We know it's good because if we go to our list here, look at this. We have the OPBNB mainnet. So remember, this was the original one that our wallet came with, Ethereum mainnet. We added the Binance Smart Chain wallet, and our BNB got sent here. And now we have added a third, another chain called OPBNB mainnet. So we're good to go here, folks. We are good to go, okay? So I just clicked to go back to BNB because that's where our funds are. So we need to go back to there, and we're going to go to one more step. We need to bridge our funds. Remember, I said to you that we need to bridge our funds. We basically need to convert our BNB coins to OPBNB coins. And we do that by typing this into your Google, OPBNB bridge. So if you type in OPBNB bridge, you will notice that the Google search brings up this as your top result. I think the second one, actually, I know the second one works too, but do this top one. It's easier, okay? It's called, you can see the website here, opbnb-bridge.bnbchain.org. Okay, so go ahead and click that. Make sure it's the right one. And boom, here we are on the website. And all this is this website is a bridge. This automatically bridges our funds over for us. So again, this website will speak to your MetaMask. It will talk to your wallet. So go ahead and click connect. It will say which wallet. These are different types of wallets that are able to connect to the site, but the one that we want is MetaMask. So we click on it. We say, yes, we want to do it. We give it a moment to think, and boom, you will notice our wallet here is now connected. Okay, that is our wallet address. If we click on it, we have the option to disconnect, but this is our wallet, okay? And you will actually notice it shows us our balance. This was our BNB from our wallet. If we go back to our wallet, I'll just show you guys again. All right, take a look. This is our BNB. We had 0.395 of a BNB if you look in our wallet. Now look at this. When I click here, what does it say our balance is? 0.395 BNB. It's there. It's all there, folks. So we need to convert this over to OPBNB. So make sure you are on the deposit screen. It automatically puts us there, but just make sure you're not here, make sure you're not here, make sure you're here on deposit, okay? And if we click max here, that'll do all of it. We actually can't, we can't usually, that's perfect. Notice it doesn't show us the full amount. Instead of saying 0.395, it's 0.394, blah, 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 blah. The reason it does this is because it needs a little bit for transaction fees. Okay, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. This is why I suggest that we use 0.4 of a BNB that we originally put in this wallet, because that allows us some leeway if in case the transaction fees are a little higher than normal. So we're going to go ahead and says we are going to go from the BNB mainnet, that's good, to the OP BNB mainnet. That's what we wanted. So go ahead and click deposit. And then our wallet is hopefully going to let us do this. Let's take a look. It says review alerts and it doesn't let us do it. Do you want to know why? It is because we needed to, the gas fee was a little higher. We needed to leave more behind. So go ahead and click cancel. Don't worry, this happens very commonly. So again, we'll click max again. But this time we're going to change the amount. Instead of going like 0.394, okay, we're going to do like 0.39. Well, we're just going to take some of these decimals out. We're just going to go like 0.394. That should be enough. Okay, there we go. So we're clicking it, 0.394. We're going to click and let's see if it works this time at this amount. See, the button is not grayed out. We're good. So go ahead and click confirm. So if you get into the same problem, don't worry. This is exactly what you do. Just try sending it again with just a tiny little bit less than the maximum so that you leave enough for gas fees, and then you're good. Okay. So it says submitted. They usually take about a minute. That is true. So you don't have to hit anything here. You can X out of here, but what I like to do is I like to click view in history because then we know when it's done. So I click here and you will notice that it shows us nothing right now. No data available. That's because it hasn't gone through yet. But we're going to wait 30 seconds to a minute here and it should pop up. And when our transaction has finished bridging over to the new blockchain, it will pop up here automatically. We should be able to see it. So we'll just take a moment here and let this happen here and then we'll be ready to move on actually to the last step, because once we have done this, we're actually ready to go. We're ready to sign up for the website. All right, very exciting. So we're just going to there it is. There it is, folks. We have done it. We have successfully bridged. So we don't need this website anymore, folks. We do not need it. But we're just going to make sure that it arrived where we want to see for ourselves, right? So we click on our wallet and we look. Okay, well, if we click on our tokens here, we will notice that, oh, we're still in the wrong blockchain. See how it says Binance Smart Chain? We now need to change to OPBNB mainnet because this is where the funds have landed. So let's click here and look. Have they landed? In fact, they have. Here they are. This is our BNB. We know that it is, notice it's different from this BNB because this is the BNB on the other network. This is the BNB over here on Binance Smart Chain. It's got that same yellow logo that BNB chain has, right? But this one, you'll notice, has no logo at all, which matches up with this OPBNB, which kind of has no logo. I don't know if a dot counts as a logo or not. You tell me. But yeah, you could tell that our funds have moved over. So don't worry. I know it seems a little bit weird that there's like two different Ethereums listed here and two different BNBs. Don't worry. The only thing that you need to know is that in the OPBNB blockchain, right here with this little logo here, you've got your point, just under 0.4 of a BNB, and that we're ready to go. Okay. So folks, we are ready to roll. Let's do this. So now we need to go to the website. Whatever person referred you to this would have sent you a referral link. Okay, and this is the one that we now need to go to. So go ahead and copy and paste that from wherever you have it. Maybe it's in your saved messages, maybe it's in your email, wherever it is. And we're going to go ahead and copy and paste it. I have now pasted it. Before I hit enter, just want you to see what you're looking at here. The website is www.r2r.pro. And then you will notice that over here you have your referral link with the numbers. This is the number of the account of the person who referred you. Make sure that this is right, okay, folks, because otherwise you end up signing. If you've got the wrong number in here, then you don't end up in the community with your sponsor, and that would be terrible. So make sure that this number is right. Make sure that there is a referral number in here. If this says referral equals 0, for example, sometimes it does. If there's an error or something, I saw it one time. I think it was my own error, actually. It wasn't the site's error. But my point is make sure that it says the right number, okay? So now we're going to go ahead and click enter. Boom. Folks, here we are. You will notice that automatically, because this website speaks to your MetaMask wallet and talks to it, it is saying, hey, are you sure you want us to connect? And yes, we definitely do want to connect. So this is going to be what you see here in the background. This is going to be our dashboard. This is our home base. It's our back office, okay? But for here, you will notice you first have to connect. So go ahead and do that. And boom, here it is. This must pop up. If this does not pop up, you have done something wrong and you are not ready to go. So please make sure that this pop-up comes in. This is very important. If your pop-up is not coming up and you have no idea what went wrong, actually, I will tell you what probably went wrong. If this does not come up, then what happened is you probably were on the wrong blockchain. This was probably, in this left corner, was probably not set to RideBNB mainnet. Okay, it was probably set to a different blockchain. Make sure that this is set to RideBNB mainnet. Okay, very important. But because I did it right, here it comes. Refer ID. Make sure that verify that this is the same as it is up here. 203. Oh, a 20 with a bunch of threes and a 1. 20, a bunch of threes and a 1. Yeah, it's correct. And this is your joining fee, which is very minimal. It's like $2 or $3, something like that. Go ahead and click register. Very important. This happens via your wallet. Again, it's speaking to your wallet. It's saying, hey, are you sure you want us to do this? Click yes. Boom, successfully registered. Congratulations. Okay, we are not done yet. What we have done now is we have registered at the beginner level. We've paid like $2 to be in on level 1. Remember, our group, our community is doing this at a level 7 for now. We've identified that this is sort of the sweet spot to maximize the amount of money that you can make in a short amount of time. So this is what we're going to do. In order to upgrade the packages, this is what we do, okay? We have to click on the next one. This is your level 2 influencer. Just click it, nothing more. Notice the check mark pops up. Now we go to the next one. We do the same thing. Achieve. This is level 3 because we are going to upgrade all the way to level 7 at once. We're not going to do it one at a time. So go ahead. We were already on level 1. This is level 2 here. This is level 3 here. Level 4, ambassador. Level 5, pioneer. Level 6, mentor. Level 7, champion. We're going to go ahead and click on all of those. Okay. And that's it. Now we scroll down and we click right here to upgrade. Very important. Upgrade. Make sure you hit this button or else nothing happens. Okay. Make sure this happens. So go ahead and click it. And again, it'll ask us if we want to, and this will actually take the BNB out of our MetaMask wallet and deliver it to the smart contract of this website. Okay. This is how we enter into the program. This is how we pay to get in. Done. Successfully upgraded. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived. We're in. Okay, and I'll quickly, before I close this video off, we'll actually do a bigger tutorial on taking you through the whole website at some other point here. So that we understand all the different options that are available to us here and kind of give us the roadmap. But for now, let me just give you the quick tour, okay? So if we scroll down on this main thing, you will see this is your sponsors, a referral, their ID number. You will notice this is your referral link. This is probably the most important thing. This is the last thing I recommend that we do before you shut the window and move on with your day, okay? Go ahead and copy this. Okay, and paste it somewhere safe. Put it in your saved messages, put it in your archives, put it in your emails, put it in your notepad, do something, because this is the link that you are going to send other people when you invite them into the program. Remember, you need 2 referrals in order to unlock all of your rewards and all of your payouts. So you're definitely going to do this at least 2 times. So go ahead and put this in a safe spot because you do not want to give them the same link that you used. It is crucial that you understand that you need to now use your own link, okay? So there's that. Let's take you through here. You'll notice this is sort of where all the magic happens. Every time you make money, it'll show it here. Total income right now is 0 because we just started. Obviously, your community size, all the people who are in your network underneath you, 0 because we just started. Direct referrals, 0. You get that. But these numbers are going to change in real time. Every time somebody joins you, this automatically updates and the funds automatically populate not only in here, but also in your wallet itself. If I go to click on this, if I had 1 BNB here, it would show 1 BNB here in my MetaMask wallet as well. Okay, very important. And yeah, this is the main menu. This actually is the smart contract of the RideBNB program itself. So if you were a techie and you ever wanted to have a look at how everything actually works, it's completely open source. It's completely visible, so you can actually see all the ins and outs. You get to see how the sausage is made, okay? You can click on that here if you want to. I'm not going to do it right now, but you could. Referrals, these, of course, are the people that you refer. There's nothing here because we just started. Your community, same thing. This shows you at the top of your tree, at the top of your matrix here. And then your first two people that you bring in will be in these two vacant spots, and then they'll go down from there, okay? And then same thing, if you click here, your downline, and it's going to show all of your people and separate them into different levels. So your first two people will be in your level 1, the next 4 in your level 2, and so on and so forth. 12 up to 12 levels down, at which point you will be a very wealthy person. So here it is. That is how we do it. That's how we do it, folks, from start to finish. I hope you found this helpful, and have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you in the next one.